This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hello, I'm Faye Fredericks with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. A woman has died after a fire in her home. At least 15 of her toy poodles have died as well. This happened Saturday near 43rd Avenue and Bell Road. The Arizona Humane Society says roughly 20 dogs were in the home. 7 were brought to them. Sadly, 1 did not survive and another is in extremely critical condition in their triage unit.
They were found matted, tick infested, as well as a little underweight, which suggests maybe they were living in some horde-like conditions. So in addition to being treated for smoke inhalation, they're also being tested for valley fever, tick fever, and things of that nature.
The neighbors said she kept repeating, "Leave me, save the dogs. Leave me, save the dogs." This is not the action of a person who was just hoarding pets.
Evan Pauley says his mom was an internationally known show toy poodle breeder. He says the dogs were not hoarded and well taken care of. He adds his mother adored the dogs. Phoenix police tell us no foul play is suspected. Still no word on what caused the fire. Police say a 16-year-old shot and killed a woman after accidentally firing a handgun inside a car. This happened near the Superstition Springs Mall near the 60 and Power Road. Police are still investigating what led up to the gunfire. Elsewhere in the valley, 2 people are hurt after a driver crashes into a building near 35th Avenue and Indian School. Police say there was a crash in the parking lot. One of the drivers took off and drove through the front of a business until they crashed into the back wall. Impairment is thought to have played a role in this, but police are still investigating. Let the vote counting begin. 168,000 ballots were ready for tabulation when Maricopa County election workers showed up to work today. With the skeptical eyes of election deniers watching, Maricopa County Recorder Stephen Richer believes his office is ready for the scrutiny. Nearly 2 million early ballots were mailed out for this election in Maricopa County. And add that to the potential turnout on Election Day. In the August primary, 15% of county voters showed up on Election Day.
We're a little bit behind right now, but we're not going to read too much into that until the end of this week is when we should get a good sense of how we stack up vis-a-vis the 2020 election, the 2018 election.
Richard says if you choose to wait until Election Day to cast your ballot, there will be 223 voting sites open across the county. This election, voters in Maricopa County could decide more than 80 contests. An investigation by the Associated Press shows more instances of migrants being given incorrect information about housing resources by Border Patrol agents. In one case, a family from Venezuela was given an address in Denver from border agents in Texas. They were told they would be helped with housing once they got there. But the American Red Cross location they were sent to was not notified they were coming and ended up turning them away.
We have requested to coordinate with Border Patrol so that we can receive people properly, and that has not been done either. In the 5 families that I've worked with in the last 3 months, all 5 were picked up off the street.
Migration experts say wrong address issues go beyond housing. Important mail regarding their case may get sent to the wrong location. Some sad news from the Phoenix Zoo. The facility has lost 14 pelicans to the avian flu. All of the birds were housed on the lake in the children's area. Zoo officials say birds in other parts of the zoo seem to be unaffected at the moment. Family reunited 10 months after their dog disappeared. Jasper is 13 years old. He vanished last December. His owners filed a report with Maricopa County Animal Care, but he was only picked up this past Sunday. His owner Judy said Sunday was also the first day she took a walk around her neighborhood since Jasper disappeared because it had just been too painful.
Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens, and we are in for another gorgeous day tomorrow. Cool air settling in, temperatures starting out in the 50s early tomorrow morning and only reaching the upper 70s tomorrow afternoon. Well below average for this time of year here across the valley, and we even have some spots tonight that'll get down into the 40s. Check out Levine, Goodyear, Deer Valley, all at 49 degrees overnight, and lows in the mid 40s for Queen Creek and Santan Valley. Now farther to the east and southeast, freeze warnings in effect from midnight until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So places like Safford, Wilcox, Sierra Vista, all getting down to the freezing point or below as we head into tomorrow morning. Here's the next 7 days for you. We go up to the 80s around Wednesday and Thursday, and temperatures will climb a little bit more over the weekend. Highs top out around 83 Saturday and Sunday. Overnight lows at that point getting into the upper 50s to low 60s.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.